cuídate. Oh yeah. Mueve la cintura. Oh yeah. Que seas mía toda la vida, solo eso quiero.
Hey Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. We bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. The last time we talked about coaches here, I told you that I was the oracle, and I was sensing that a coach will be sacked. And we have a news for you. Wolves have finally sacked their coach Victor Pereira after failing to win any of their last 10 Premier League games this season. Yesterday, Wolves lost to Fulham 3-0, and that was just the last game for Pereira. And I actually mentioned him here that day, but that is coaching for you. They say the only coach that you have is the ones that are coaching and the ones that are fired. So for us, we wish him the very, very best. But it's a very sad one for me. What can we say? Okay. It's actually weighing me down. But let's talk about Liverpool. Aaron Slot, we actually talked that day. We also talked about Aaron Slot, that he may be the one to be fired next. Yesterday, Liverpool got the result, and I think Aaron Slot's job is safe for now. But not just Aaron Slot that we need to talk about. How about the Egyptian king, Mohamed Salah? He seems to be breaking record left, right, center. And remember the other time we talked about him, we say he's losing form, but Mohamed Salah came through yesterday and silenced his critic. Liverpool silenced their critics, and he is on a planet of his own. So we'll be talking Mohamed Salah today. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. The Confederation of African Football has announced that video assistant referee will be used in the 2026 Continental FIFA World Cup playoff later this month. Nigeria will resume their hunt for a 2026 World Cup ticket when they face Gabon in the playoff semi-finals on Thursday, November 13th in Rabat, Morocco. The Super Eagles finished second in Group C, but made the playoff by virtue of being one of the best second-place teams. They will compete in a 4-team tournament alongside Gabon, DR Congo, and Cameroon, with the winner of the Nigeria-Gabon tie facing the victor of DR Congo versus Cameroon clash. The introduction of VAR for the playoff marks a significant change from the main qualifier when the technology was not employed in any game at all. The Super Eagles will be hoping that the introduction of VAR does not hinder them in Morocco as they seek to qualify for 2026 FIFA World Cup in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Jamaica's sprint icon Usain Bolt has shared his profound respect for fellow Olympian Shirley and Fraser-Price, highlighting the quality that he believes cement has status as one of the track and field all-time greatest. Fraser-Price, who is the same age as Bolt, recently concluded her illustrious international career, which began in 2007. In contrast, Bolt retired in 2017 at the age of 31, while Fraser-Price continued to compete at the highest level for several more years. Speaking to World Athletics, Bolt praised Fraser-Price's remarkable longevity, resilience, and unwavering self-belief, calling her a legend whose influence on Jamaican athletics is undeniable. The world fastest man admitted to playfully tease Fraser-Price about her sustained dominance into her 30s, particularly after she took a break to start a family. Both also recall being present for Fraser Price farewell race in Jamaica, a moment filled with both admiration and light-hearted humor. And back to our topic of discussion. Liverpool's campaign recently described by many as being in a free fall, got a much needed shot in the arm with a crucial 2-0 victory over high-flying Aston Villa side on Saturday, a result that saw rest boss and Slot described or declared essential. The match was a night for records, a moment of relief and a fierce clapback from the club captain. The spotlight predictably fell on talisman Mohamed Salah, who netted the opener just before halftime, a goal that saw him become only the third player in Liverpool's storied history to reach 250 goals for club, joining legends like Ian Rush, who scored 346 goals, and Roger Hunt 285 goals. The Egyptian king wasn't finished though. His strike also drew him level with Manchester United icon Wayne Rooney for the most Premier League goals involvement for a single club, matching Wayne Rooney 276 goals. That is 188 goals and 88 assists. The sheer consistency of his numbers continues to fuel the perennial debate over his place in the game. And I'm asking today, is it safe to say that Mohamed Salah is the greatest African player to ever play in the English Premier League and a top 3 player of all time? That is our question today. Can we say that when it comes to the Premier League, Mohamed Salah is the greatest African player that have played in the English Premier League? And when you even talk about the English Premier League in totality, can you rank Mohamed Salah among the top 3 best players of all time? That is our topic of discussion. So if you are to comment or you want to say something, you can call us on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And you can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. And when you comment on our Facebook handle there, we are live there. I will read your comment here live. So the last time we were here discussing Mohamed Salah, already we have a caller. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Okay, Isaac, can you speak louder? We can barely hear you.
Okay, yeah, asking whether Mohamed Salah is the greatest of all African players in the game.
Yes.
Well, I think, yes, one would say that. But before you have the likes of the great Didi Drogba, John Kelobi, I think, is it John Enamalo? Or is it John
Emmanuel?
Mike
Emmanuel, yeah.
Yes. And so many like. Even not forgetting Yaya Toure, like Essien.
But for you, if you are to choose your players of African descent that have played, African players that have played in the English Premiership, the greatest, who would you go for?
It's very contentious. but we are dealing with the present. So I think saying giving it to Mohamed Salah because of his all-round contribution.
We are not talking of the present. I said all African players that have played in the English Premier League. Who will you choose as the best?
As the best.
Yes.
I think I will go for Yaya Toure.
Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
Based on
his achievement all round.
He won more trophies than Didier Drogba. If you're talking about achievement.
Yeah, yes, just don't forget it. That is why I say it's very tight to separate.
Okay.
You know, when I started, I mentioned Didier Drogba.
Yes.
Yes. We can't take it away from Didier Drogba. But Mohamed Salah, based on current crop of generation we have, I think he's because of his consistency, very consistent, and all season has been very, very, very up there, top notch. So I think we can consider him as one of the greatest.
All right, thanks, Kenneth. Thanks for that one. Okay, he's going for Yaya Toure of former Man City. He was a good player, no doubt about it. If you see one of the best midfielder in the world, I won't argue that with you. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Benny Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Kenneth calling from Air Force Base.
Okay, Kenneth.
Do I rank Mohamed Salah amongst the top 3 of Premier League players, or do I rank him as one of the best African players to have ever played in the Premier League?
Yes, the question is it safe? The question is it safe to say that Salah is the greatest African to ever play in the Premier League, and can we say he's top 3 best all-time players in the Premier League?
My answer to your question is yes for both questions. Both for as an African and as a player to have ever graced the English Premier League.
Yes,
I would say yes.
Your reason being
not to forget the likes of Didier Drogba, Yaya Toure. They were all great players during their time, and they did exceptionally well for their respective clubs.
Yes.
But we won't deny what Mohamed Salah has been able to achieve with Liverpool. With Mohamed Salah, I think Liverpool achieved, let's not even talk about their Premier League winning season with Jurgen Klopp, but let's talk about last season. It was down to the brilliance of Mohamed Salah that they were able to achieve that. So if you ask me, I would say yes, as he is the greatest African to have ever played in the Premier League, and he also ranks among top 3 best players to have ever played in the Premier League. Okay. Because Premier League we are talking about, there are records out there. He happens to be among the players to have ever scored or made over 250 goal contribution in the Premier League.
Yes.
So I would say yes.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that one, Kenneth.
Welcome.
Kenneth is agreeing that Mohamed Salah for him is one of the that is arguably one of the best when it comes to African player to ever play in the Premier League. Mohamed Salah, you cannot take it away from him. His goal scoring dominance and his efficiency, you cannot take it away from Mohamed Salah. He has scored 190 goals with 89 assists. Goal plus assist, you have 279, the highest by any African player. Nobody comes close to Mohamed Salah. Hello.
Yes. You still Isaac from everybody.
Okay, Isaac.
Yes. I think the list is even very long. We can't forget the likes of JJ Okocha, our own darling Kanu Wankwo, and
you are bringing back the memories.
yes, I was just thinking down the list. So I think all these people were very great in their own right. But I think this greatest of all time is really defined by achievement.
Yes,
What you
okay.
have achieved at the club level and also at the national, on your national side.
No, let's keep the national side apart. We're talking about the Premiership now.
Okay. Okay. What really might have denied others of this privilege of the ghost as the greatest of all times in Africa, in the Premiership, African players in the Premiership, is just that achievement, the aggregate of the achievement. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes.
Okay, now if we are talking about
stand out.
If we are talking about achievement now, he has scored a lot of goals compared to the Didier Drogba, but when it comes to trophy won, Didier Drogba is up there and above him. So if you want to compare, who will you pick? Him that his achievement have to do with goals, Didier Drogba that his achievement got to do with winning trophies?
Okay, in this consideration is the achievement, not individual performances or brilliance. So if by what you say, if Didier Drogba have more trophy than him, I think we should give him that. It gives him an edge, an advantage.
We should give who?
Sorry?
We should give who?
Okay, you said Didier Drogba have more trophy.
Yes.
Yes, achieve more this thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we should give it to
Didier Drogba.
Okay, double D. All right, thanks for that one.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Okay. Isaac is saying based on double D's trophies, we'll give it to double D. Hello.
Good evening, Benny Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
This is Ugonde Amos from Sabongira again.
Ugonde, you are welcome.
When we talk of the greatest in football, it's not only goal scoring. Talk of achievement. So the greatest African player to have played in the English Premier League, we give it to Didier Drogba. Yes.
So why would you go for a Didier Drogba?
Because he has achieved, he won more trophies than Mohamed Salah.
4 Premier League title.
Yes. He even scored a decisive goal in Chelsea's first Champions League trophy. So it's one of the achievements that made him the greatest. You see, Ronaldo has scored many goals than any other player in the history of football, but he's not the greatest.
Wow, that is debatable.
Because he have not won many trophies as compared to Lionel Messi. So Messi is the greatest in the area of football in the whole planet. Thank you.
All right. I don't want to bring up the Lionel Messi Ronaldo debate. I don't want to bring that up today. But if you can still call us and tell us who you think is the African, the African that have played of all Africans that have played in the English Premier League, who you think is the greatest of all time. The numbers to call is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Who do you think is the greatest African to play in the Premier League? Are we giving it I think we are squaring it to basically 2 people, or let's say 3, from what you guys have said so far: Didier Drogba, Mohamed Salah, and Yaya Toure. If you have any other list to bring on this table, let's put it here and dissect it. Didier Drogba, we cannot take it away from Didier Drogba. He's big game player. That is one player that when it comes to big game, he will never disappoint you. When you going, in fact, small game you may not see a Didier Drogba. When it comes to big game, that game that matters, that is when you see a Didier Drogba winning 4 Premier League titles, and he is also inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. You cannot take it away from Didier Drogba. What about Mohamed Salah? Mohamed Salah, he is right now the highest goal scorer in the Premier League when it comes to African players. Players from Africa that have played in the Premier League. Nobody have scored more than him right now. Hello.
Hello. Well done.
You are welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Moses Jago.
Moses, you're welcome.
I'm from Yagungo. I think the question you are asking is a very broad question. The question would have been a great question. If you are talking of African great of all,
yes,
all the people are asking, I don't know when they start watching football. You are forgetting about where of Liberia.
The Liberian George Weah didn't play in the Premier League.
His whole life, he didn't play in the Premier League.
No, he played it in Italy.
Now, that is what I'm saying, that it is a broad question.
So I said African players that have played in the English Premier League. We're not talking about all the whole league or all European league. I'm talking about and specific to the English Premier League.
Then if you are talking about that, people are talking about Didier Drogba, Mohamed Salah.
Yeah,
they are talking about goal scoring. Achievement is the best of all.
We lost him. You can call back to actually make your point. What we are talking about, African players that have played in the English Premier League. We're not talking about all of the European top leagues. No, we're talking about the English Premier League, and that is why we are narrowing it down to Mohamed Salah, who is currently the top goal scorer for African players that are playing in or that have played in the English Premier League. Some other people talked about Double D, Didier Drogba, that he is one of one player that have won a lot of trophies when it comes to the English Premier League. He won 4 Premier League titles, not talk of FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and also the Champions League. Then somebody also talked about Yaya Toure, one midfielder that is, I consider him one of the best when it comes to the whole world. He's just so good, you cannot take it away from him. So for you, who do you think is the best player that have played in the Premier League that is an African? That is our question. Our time is fast spent, but I think I can still take one or so calls. The number to call is 0903 648 5868. The number again, 0903 648 5868. And like I said earlier, you can also contribute on our Facebook handle. Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. I'll be here to pick your call. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Coach Godwin Koko Owa.
Okay, Coach, you can move. Okay, Coach, just move away from your radio set and tell us where you are calling us from.
I've done that already.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling you from Money Market side in my house.
Okay.
And I'm listening to the program and I felt I should contribute.
Okay, go on, Coach.
Well, most of us that are contributing on radio, we just do because we are talking. You see, when you're talking about somebody who is the highest goal scorer and somebody who won trophies. Winning trophies is not one-man show. It's a team event. Those co-players that are playing with you will enable you and contribute to all of you to win a trophy. But when you're talking about somebody who scores goals, and the game is about goal scoring, I think to me, as a veteran coach, I think Salah, to me, because we're talking about goal scoring here, so he's the best. And again, remember, Salah is still playing. There's possibility for him to also win more trophies, the trophy you are talking about.
And break more records.
That's my take.
Okay, thanks for that one, Coach.
Yeah.
Okay, Coach is of the view that we shouldn't be talking about collective trophies that you win. We should talk about individuals' performance, because we are talking about the best when it comes to Africa now, or African players that have played in the Premier League. I think we don't have much time again to pick any other calls. The calls are still coming in, but I'm sorry, this is how far we can go for the show. Our time is fast spent. The match between Man City and Bournemouth is still ongoing. Manchester City is winning 3-1. Earlier on, West Ham defeated Newcastle 3-1 also. This is the much we can go for the show. My name is Kuji Benjamin. Like I always tell you, God bless your heart. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah. Déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oh yeah. Él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor. Es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón. Sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo las...
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM.